This is Bitcoin on the daily on the log chart. I wanted to give you a heads up because we're going to expect some crazy volatility during the weekly candle close, possibly a gap up because we closed the CME futures at around 27,385. So we might see a gap up and then we might come down, fill the gap. We'll see what happens. But this is Bitcoin on the daily on the log chart. It's different than the regular chart. Now, I showed you this chart a few days ago, possibly a few streams ago, that I drew this descending channel on the log chart. You can see it over here in green. And the target, if we are to have a crazy pump to the upside, which I don't see, but if we are able to break the 27.7, 27.6 zone, then we could be heading over to that 29.823 on the log chart. But it's not going to be a straight road up. It might be bumpy. We might get a pullback, pull up, pump and dump, but this is what I'm seeing. Now on the log chart, you can see these channels that are going vertically, I mean inclined channels over here. This is a 1.618 Fibonacci channel. And if I go back to the regular chart to see what has Bitcoin been doing, look at that. We're just hugging it. If we're able to maintain above it, then there's a possibility we could pump up. The target on the regular chart could bring us to this next fib channel. We have value area highs, EMAs, POCs on the way. I'm not saying it's all bullish. To the downside, if we start breaking down, then we have further downside to go. But I thought I should make you aware that Bitcoin is holding this Fibonacci channel on the regular chart, and on the log chart we have that resistance of this channel that has been respected. This channel has been respected on the log chart. You could see a touch down here, touch up here, and this is on the daily, a touch down here, and now we could be having a touch up here. We're very close by. Well, not very close, like $2,000, almost $3,000 away. But if we go to this other chart that I have for Bitcoin and try to analyze better on the regular chart and see where do we stand with EMAs, our VWAP comes at around 26,055 on the daily. We are holding the value area low, which would be a good point to short. Why? Because your invalidation level could be below the value area low, or even below the previous low over here, 26.8. It's just the $300 range, $400, $500 range. So it's not very far away. So you could have a decent stop loss, and your risk to reward ratio could be nice because you have this big insufficiency, this candle that moved down. You could come up to fill it. Now, if you go with EMAs on the 1 hour, you are, coiling up, preparing for a move. And ATR is very low. I'm going to take a look at it in a second. 15 minutes is just at the 50 EMA. We might have a move down, then a move up, or a move up, then a move down. I can't tell you for sure. No one can give you directions. No one. But I feel that looking at ATR and the levels we are at, this is very low. Let's look at the 1 hourly. 1 hour, we're at 67. We're somewhere around this zone that we were in. We are somewhere here. And over here, on the 20th of May, we had a slight move up, then a move down. As you can see from the chart over here, we had a move up, move down, move up, then a rip down. It's hard to tell. Just look at your EMAs. If you pump up 27,350 previous high, could be a zone where you have the 800 EMA coming here in purple, and that could be resistance. You break that, you're looking at 27.5, and then followed by 27.600. Once you start passing 27.5, then 27.6, you're looking at the 28,022 zone, where you'll have this ascending line. Let's go. Yeah, we have this ascending line, a green line, which was a line of resistance and support at around 28,192. So those are the levels to watch for. You have last week's high coming in at around the same zone. It was at around 28,255. To the downside, you have your VWAP coming at around 26,000. Let's call it 26.1. And that's your risk to the downside. Now, if I was to trade it, I would put my stop loss below the value area low, just to be safe. If I get stopped out, I'll wait for a better entry. But you are just ranging around this value area low for several days over here. Is it building shorts or is it building longs? Are we going to pump or dump? That's to see. Trading is a game of probability. You take the chance in anticipation of what could happen. No one knows what can happen. We only look at what could happen and see what happens. All right, I hope you like the update. If you appreciate this update and you like it and you want more of this content, then I suggest you subscribe to the channel, hit your notification, and smash the likes to let me know that, yeah, we like this content. More trades, I'm out. You could also join the free Discord.